All right, time for another quick Mark Reviews stuff. This time it's a book review again, and this book is called Sway. And people know it almost more by its subtitle here, The Irresistible Pull of Irrational Behavior. So authors Ori Brofman and Rom Brofman, not Ron, brothers actually, who co-wrote this book. New York Times bestseller. And to give you an idea of kind of what to expect in the book, there are some diagrams and things. So similar to a previous book review I put on here, The Power of Habit, this one might be one that's actually best read rather than listened to on Audible or some other audiobook source. I will say this about this book, not very long, and it's a pretty quick read. So, this is probably a good candidate for, one of those quick books that you just pick up and read through. I want to give you a quick idea of what's inside. It says, why is it so difficult to sell a plummeting stock or end a doomed relationship? Why does a sense of danger make us likely to fall in love? Why is a job interview actually one of the worst ways to screen a prospective employee? Why would a Harvard Business School student pay $200 for a $20 bill? And what would make the head of airline safety disregard years of training and cause the deadliest plane crash in history? And then it goes on to talk more, but all of those things are addressed in this book, and it was fascinating because it made me think about life and the world around me and the way that I operate in a way that's totally different from how things normally happen. Now, a friend of mine at work, Eric, recommended that I read this one. So of course I went and bought it on Audible so I could listen to it instead. But I felt like this explained so much about the world around me, and this is one of the few books that I've encountered that I plan to go back to, and probably soon, because I'd like to really get this more ingrained. I went out after listening to it and bought a physical copy anyway, and it's one that I feel like I could go through and annotate a little bit. They talk about, what makes Michael Jordan and things like that. I think the best summary for it is what makes us think and act the way that we do. So with a title like Sway, it makes you think that this is going to be like a How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. It's not. This is more Sway, what makes us tick, what makes us do the things that we do. Is it truly addictions? Is it a fear of loss? The answer in both cases is yes. So go check it out. I think you'll enjoy it. In fact, I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy it because I did. And I don't enjoy all books. This one, if I were to make kind of a quick recommendation, not the best book out there on human behavior, but it's more compelling and it's written in a more concise way than like a Malcolm Gladwell type book. So if you're looking for a quick read that's very compelling and will inform a lot about the world around you, go check this one out. Okay, leave your comments in the section below. Check out some of the other book reviews I've done and subscribe to this channel. Thanks.